Okay, let me do a quick MSQ. I got somewhere I gotta be in an hour. In game, so. Clara, I trust thy time at Mariel Argonomics did bear fruit. Oh, that was so funny. Oriange, that was hilarious. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them. And us for the fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to Charlian Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loperate there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. Aww. Y'all are funny. Like, I'm gonna walk all the way there. Do 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 do. This will be very, very, very short. I like this outfit. I look cute. Yes, Clara, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for a theories at Logisticon Alpha. That's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all your forests like that? I mean, we do have different forests, but yeah, for the most part. I say. With the star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard, yet achieving so little. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Thancred! How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried though, quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death, and we can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not, though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone mopping in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him? "'Tis as good a place as any. Come." Oof. Damn, we need six people to help this guy? My god. Honestly. Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us any of thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlatan ingenuity, that it's built with peerless, elegant technology, is all true, but... I know that none of that's a guarantee. We never before launched a star-faring vessel, let alone flown in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Oof. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? If it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aether Burner's design was flawless, too. And look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but, well... Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity. A spatio-temporal spell to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the storm? Ah, gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is no different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places. Here they go with their geek talk. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yeah. Yet if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loporits to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of theories, and learn more about them while we're at it. Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Clara, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray, seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable Loporit.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every Loporit, and every Loporit in their place. So I have to go to 4 different places, I'm assuming. Apologies, but I'm awaiting a delivery. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait. Seems this cleaner's too busy to chat for his benefit or otherwise. Yeah. Probably out in here, not out here. I had to do it. Okay. What was that? I turned the corner and the car was just like, alright. Concerns? Nay. There's no point worrying at this stage. It'd only make the work go that much slower. This woman seems to be coping well. Aha! The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things, feasible one moment, utter bollocks the next. And yet I've never felt so alive. This one is beyond your help. Only sleep can save her now. Yes you idiot. Have you seen an envelope lying about? This imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without the bloody slip of parchment. Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damned envelope, I doubt there'll be more help than you. And you've wasted enough of my time already. It would be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man upon lovebirds, yeah. Look at the snake. My face? What's wrong with my... Ow! Perhaps I'm a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is under debate, and I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Including the loperits in our discussions is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will thank you. Perhaps their biology... snake. Biology itself might offer some clue as well. Damn, there's 8 people I have to talk and agree with? Wow. I only got one of them to agree with me. Does anything bother me? Well, I've been loading cargo from Bells now, so my back feels like a void set played it as a piano. My feet and knees are as drums and cymbals too. The Gleaner seems fine, if in need of a break. Please! Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they will only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars on God's know what, made by God's know. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing. I hope they like questions. I don't think there'll be anyone out here. Excuse me. Hyperventilating engineer. Oof, we don't want our engineers doing that. By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? This is what I feel like. No. Oh, do pardon me. I didn't see you there. There is no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart at any moment. And if the hull I designed buckles under the strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all mankind. But that is highly unlikely. Yes, yes, highly unlikely. Highly. Our visitors can help me triple check for the structural flaws, you say? Why, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. I'm breathing more easily already. Oh Lord, this one? One second, I'll just make sure. Let me just make sure that I ain't messing things up, you know? Wait, what? Okay, I just want to make sure that I had it right. I ain't trying to clap myself here with this. Okay. Blasted assistants. Where have they gone off at a time like this? He said blasted. Beg pardon, but I have not the time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that ether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery, and it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear, when I find those assistants of mine... The Loperts are willing to help? Why didn't you say so? At least they won't moan about how they checked 24 times already and haven't slept in weeks. Wow, lazy sods. Oh my god. Oh, I'm still in it here? Maybe there might be people in here? If I can... Nope. Ah, no entry. Okay. Guess I'm jumping down. Oof! Oh! How might I help you? My, what a lovely idea. I too noticed people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I only need track... Look at the frog. Oh! Okay. Now I don't need to track down 100 or so cups. But don't you worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well. The woman is doing better than you are. Oof. Oh, is that how the gear looks like? Oh, hers is different from mine. I don't have the full set. Oh, I love it. Too lazy. Oh, it won't work going up this way. I need to find 4 more people. They're making me really go around the world. Oh, right here. Yes. Calm researcher. Worries. No, I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. This researcher already has the support she needs. Of course, the Lala is level-headed. The rest of us freaking out! They're in there! Just leave me to my misery. The forum can appoint someone else. I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark, if I'm already falling apart under the pressure? You know a starship pilot that I might speak with? Truly? Well then, there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task. 3 more clowns. Consult our collaborators. I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips should the Aether Burner make our original estimates unfeasible. But there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow would turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. Maybe up here again? Probably not, since I was up here last time. Oh, I said What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and Churigans. But to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in the great expanse is beyond any of us, to say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. The crew from the moon, why did I not think of that? Literally need one more person. Distract researcher. 56 bunches of weeds in the ground, 56 bunches of weed, rip one out, add to the mound, 55 bunches of weeds in the... I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see. Then I found myself unable to relax at all, so I went on a walk, and when I noticed these weeds and... pleasant conversation partners, and oh so fuzzy? Goodness me, that does sound like a much better way to relax. Behold, Clara, through thine efforts wood hath spread throughout Labyrinthos, verily to a far greater number than we anticipated. Living Way doth gather more loports as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attentions, watch over them, I prithee.
So much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
'Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
Yes, you can tell Sleeping Way apart, though.
You and your friends
And
left
Pudding Way.
Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
He really helped out here.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
Moonbreeder.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Yes, I am.
Wilson and Blovida. Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of
Moonbreeder's
teleportation
parents.
magic. And Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. 'Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Oh.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know, we always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while. Arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time.
I'm pretty
but
sure.
She only ever had the best of intentions.
Yeah.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together.
It was sad
No
when she
idea
left,
how proud we are.
when she was gone.
To see the boy our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
Aww.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
Wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Oh, Clara, be assured that I am fine. I am. full glad to see them too, after so very long. Gladder still that it was in your company. As difficult as it is to accept their kindness, it would have been far harder had I faced them alone.
I look pretty.
The other boots went well too, though, or the legs, I should say. These both matched. Oh, I see. Oh, this is better. Nah. Oh, it was the boots that looked like that. Okay. I think I have time for one more quest. The pall of anxiety over Charlotte Hamlet has thinned to more manageable levels. Ahem. Thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Loports. Not disposed to rest on their laurels, several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. So few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. As a matter of fact, I was hoping that you might check on Alize. Last I saw she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know whose help she's less like to scorn. Not to mention that, much to my misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing. Until later. Ooh, quests too. Might as well grab them real quick. Oops. Oh, what am I to do now? Oh, you're the adventurer who helped out the students of Baldassian, aren't you? I suppose it matters not to you. My son seems to have run away. I'll just say I thought researchers lived there. Ah, yes, simply put, my wife and I work at Aporia, and she happened to conceive whilst we were living here in Australian Hamlet. I assure that we have many sleepless nights, wondering if we should quit our jobs and leave Labyrinthos, or entrust the child to a friend of ours who dwells somewhere more suitable. Ultimately, we decided to continue our work whilst raising the child here. After all, our research is focused on the very future that our offspring will inhabit. The issue is, however, that the magic that prevents us from revealing anything confidential is too potent to be used on children. Of course, we can't allow the little one to roam freely. There's no telling what he might impart unto others, so he's to spend his entire life thus far within the confines of Charlian Hamlet. We recently had a slight spat with him and, well, he decided to flee. I imagine me going after him would only make things worse. Could I ask you to talk to him in my stead? I'm sure he'd be much more willing to listen to her, anyone other than his parents at this point. Thank you. Verapoline, my boy, is most likely in the plaza to the east. I cannot imagine he's stuck out any further on his own. Probably up here. I passed him a million times and now they decide to unlock this quest. Oh, not here. On the other side. The Viera Gleaner. The Viera Gleaner is watching you with interest. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? You do have a worldly look about you. As a gleaner, I too have journeyed far and wide. Tell me where the farthest have ventured. Another world. Is that meant to be unjust? The look on your face tells me you're serious. You shouldn't do nicely. You see, I need a more experienced traveler to say a prayer for me before I can leave for Gir Albania. If you would do me the honor, the reactor operator by the tower to the south should have a lantern crystal prepared for the purpose. Alright, let me wrap these up, because gotta be elsewhere at 10 o'clock. So, let's see. Alright. We go out there first. Whee! Am I heading in the right direction? Yes, I am. Please! Please! Oh, it only works with the mount. Yes! I'm too lazy to go all the way around and look for an exit. What? What's this toot? What is wrong with y'all? You can't talk normally? Are you here for the crystal? I hope it does some good for that gleaner. Those folks need all the luck they can get. Lanterns light the way through the darkness, a tool which can mean the difference between life and death. They are synonymous with safe passage, and such it has become custom in recent days to imbue the crystals inside with the prayers of a more seasoned traveler. And today, the traveler is you. Simply face the crystal and pray for the safety of the traveler to be, if you will. Where's my minion at? Oh. Pfft. A colleague recently told me about the power of Akasha, a concept taught in Razat Han, and how it reacts to strong emotion. I wonder if this method of praying to a crystal is a manifestation of that power. Well, that should about do it. With luck, your prayers will help guide the gleaner safely through the perils of his journey. Go all the way around town. Look at that. Just to go up these steps. There he is. Oh, I thought I was emoting. What? Oh, ooh, there's something down here. Too bad I can't fly it. What? Who are you? I don't have 10 minutes! I have 20 minutes! Go home! Oh. Okay. I'm not going to go home so easily. You probably won't believe me either, but I've noticed that all is not right in Labyrinthos. Why don't you tell me first? I can decide what to believe on my own, thank you. Fine, I shall tell you what I've seen. The color of the artificial light here changed recently. I'm sure most people haven't noticed, but when you spent your whole life here, the difference is like night and day. Even so, no one will take me seriously when I bring it up, all because of my age. Got into a big fight with father about it. But Labyrinthos is in danger. Who knows what would happen if the artificial stone broke? That's why I can't go home just yet. I need to get to the bottom of this first. Although I am scared to venture outside on my own, they say there's countless monsters out there. I suppose you wouldn't... Nope. I don't suppose you would come with me. I could pay you. It's not much, but I do get pocket money from my parents. You don't need to pay me, clown. You're a kid. I thought you were different from the rest, but now you're treating me like a child, too. This is a proper deal, alright? You've got to take my money to make it binding. So annoying. Then it's settled. I'm not going to do this now. I need to save the world. Necklace coffer? Ooh. Let me see what I have now. Wow. There's absolutely no difference. Oops. Oh, I can't see it. That's why. I can't see it because of the collar of this thing. Yeah. Yep, it's not showing. Do you have a lantern crystal for me? You have my thanks. With your prayer fueling its light, I have faith that it will keep me safe until my return. And now I depart for Garabania. I hope your travels are successful, as well as mine. I think I have one more. Yep, probably MSQ. Search for Alize. Oh, so this is the MSQ right here. Hither in your... Yep, alright. Well, I think I'm gonna stop it here. I'm going to start the stream up again, but I have to go elsewhere. Let me see, do I... Where's the mender at? I just passed them. Well, I'm gonna get ready for that really quickly, and I'll start the stream in a few minutes. Okay. Well, actually, yeah, give me like 5 minutes, but I'll probably start it up around 9:50, 9:51, and then I'll take it from there. See you in a bit.